Hello, and welcome to Cooking Lessons for Dad, where you learn to cook healthy, cook easy. My name is Breyer, and today we are making delicious, healthy strawberry shortcake. So I love strawberry shortcake, but I tend to avoid it because it's usually made with white flour, white sugar, butter, and not that healthy. So I created, in my opinion, healthy strawberry shortcakes. Really easy to make and delicious. I think you're going to love them. I think everybody you serve them to will love them. So let's get started. The ingredients in this recipe are whole wheat pastry flour, baking powder, kosher salt, melted coconut oil, honey, vanilla, soy or almond milk. I have soy milk, chopped strawberries, and later optional whipped cream if you like it, and I always like it. The first thing that you need to do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and I've already done that. Next, line a baking sheet with parchment paper, a silicone baking mat, or you could just spray it with cooking spray. I'm using a silicone baking mat. So next we need to whisk together the flour, the baking powder, and the salt. So we need 2 cups of whole wheat pastry flour. You just want to spoon it in the measuring cup and then level it with a knife. That way it's not packed, you get the right amount. Now 1 tablespoon of baking powder, level tablespoon, ½ teaspoon of kosher salt or the salt of your choice. We're going to mix these dry ingredients together. You want to mix it really well. Okay, we're going to set this aside. We're going to do some more whisking. We're going to whisk together our liquid ingredients. So we have 1/3 cup of coconut oil. And I melted the coconut oil about 30 seconds in the microwave. And it's pretty warm in here, so it's stayed melted. 1/3 cup of honey. We're going to use a little honey later for the strawberries. We'll set this aside. Next, vanilla, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to whisk these ingredients together till they're emulsified. When these ingredients are completely emulsified, the liquid will be creamy. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like when it's completely emulsified. You can see. Next, we're going to stir in the soy milk, 2/3 cup. You could also use almond milk. We could use a spoon for this, or we could whisk it some more. We want it completely blended. If it's taking long, just stir faster. Okay, that looks good. You can see it's completely mixed together. Next, we're going to pour these wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. We're going to stir everything till it's well combined, but we don't want to over mix it. Scrape the sides down. Once all the batter is wet, stop stirring. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to drop by spoonfuls on the baking sheet. We want 8 mounds. Well, I'm not great at making them even. I'm going to take some from another one to make the 8th round after I scrape everything out. I didn't center these very well. I'm going to take some from this one. They're not very even, but they're going to be delicious. So I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to form them more into rounds. Okay, I got my hand a little bit wet and I'm just going to form them into rounds. Make them a little bit neater too. Okay, they're looking better. We'll go put them in the oven next. Okay, we're going to bake our shortcakes 17 to 20 minutes or until they're lightly golden brown. So we'll check them in a bit. Okay, we're going to prepare our strawberries for our shortcake while the shortcakes are baking. And I just thought I'd show you this fun strawberry. It's very big. Maybe we'll use it for a garnish later. We have 4 cups of chopped strawberries. I chopped them by hand with a knife, but you could chop them in a blender or a food processor. That would be pretty fast. I'm going to put the strawberries into a bowl. I'm going to add a tablespoon of honey and toss this with the strawberries. So this is optional, but I liked it. Stir this in to get the honey off the spoon. So mix it well so the honey is everywhere. You could add more or less. Okay, we're going to let it sit and the juices will come out a little bit more. And we'll be ready to put it on our shortcakes. We'll be back when the shortcakes are finished. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's check on our shortcakes. They look just perfect. We're going to let them cool and then we'll try them. Our shortcakes are finished. I'm ready to try them with strawberries. They look perfectly nice and golden. I'm going to try one. They've cooled a little bit. So if you want, you can slice them in half and put strawberries and whipped cream in between, but I just put strawberries and whipped cream on top. Here we go. By the way, these are really good with other spreads. I have a blueberry chia jam that I put on top. It's so good. These are good just plain, but they're especially good with strawberries. Got some coconut whipped cream. Keep the healthy trend going, but you can put other whipped cream on it too. Does this look amazing or what? And it smells so good. Okay, I'm ready to try it. That was a really big mouthful, but super delicious. You can see how nice these shortcakes are. I am telling you that you could just eat them plain. You could make them into smaller shortcakes and just have them for like a biscuit cookie. Try it, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Gotta have another bite.